Hi everyone, I am Brian, and I'm gonna tell you my updates I got from XP and some Windows failures. Cause I just noticed that XP support ended. I have to keep saying this in every single video. XP support ended. Support for it ended. Oh, these icons, those are just shortcuts. I added them. It's not like I have a new version or old version of Internet Explorer or something. It's just that I made a shortcut of them. So I got some optional updates that I need to install. We don't have any updates now because it's gonna give us updates later. And here we got, we just got some new ones. The post-ready ones are done. Security update for Microsoft NET Framework 4 on Windows Server 2003, Vista, Windows 7, Server 2008. What about XP? XP is it? It said XP, so I got a lot more updates, and they were all a success. Now I'm gonna show you the failures in Windows and all Windows. We got Windows Movie Maker in 2000, along with ME. Microsoft introduced a new application called Movie Maker. It was an epically bad and horribly unintuitive piece of video and software. It was so underpowered that it has become iconic with bad editing. When I see horrible production values on YouTube, I often think to myself, that was probably made with Movie Maker. I'm not going to talk about this. Look, this is Windows 2. I would not want to use that crap. It's so bad. Oh, Windows CE. Is this a real operating system or what? I don't know. So, next we're not going to read the description. I'm just letting you know that. Windows NT 3.5. I don't know what it is. I did not know when Windows had mobile back then in 2003. Pocket PC to post Windows CE, but pre-Windows Mobile, Microsoft version was called Pocket PC. There were two revisions, Pocket PC 2000 and Pocket PC 2002. These were developed versions of Windows designed specifically for PDA type devices. The failure of the PDA inevitably led to the future of Pocket PC. This product is no longer supported, but I cannot find an official and a live date on Microsoft's website. Wow, it's so bad even Microsoft wants to forget about it. Hi everyone, I'm Brian, and I'm sorry the video stopped. It's due to the memory on my phone. I just cannot stand the memory. Alright. When you bring up Bob, here, Microsoft Bob, and here's Rover over there. He's not in 3D form, he's in like cartoon form. When you bring up Bob, most people say Microsoft had a product called Bob. Really? Yes, they did. And nobody remembers it because it was an awful application with an awkward interface. Bob's interface shows screens that resemble rooms in a house, and programs are represented by objects. Come on, this is not clear. It sounds cool, but it was not intuitive at all. This is another product that doesn't even have an official end-of-life date. Oh, Bob, where are you now? Oh, Microsoft, what were you thinking? Alright, Windows Millennium. Here's one of the OS systems we know. We so now right now because we got 20 minutes of memory. I'm using a different camera for this, just to let you know. Until Windows Vista, was released, Windows Millennium was arguably the worst operating system Microsoft ever created. It was intended to be the replacement for Windows 98, but nobody upgraded. Instead, it prolonged the use of 98 until XP's release in 2002. It's not 2002, it's 2001. For some unknown reason, Microsoft continued to support this boat on anchor until 2006 when they officially sunk it. Nobody noticed. Oh man, don't do that to Windows Millennium. Millennium is like so good back then, and why you call it bad? Internet Explorer 6. Oh, that does not suck. But the only thing that sucks about it is that it keeps freezing on me. It makes mistakes. Internet Explorer has never been ahead of the curve per se, but at least the revisions previous to V6 were competitive with the other browsers on the market. IE6 was somewhat dated on the day it was released, being only a marginal upgrade of Internet Explorer 5, and has gotten more and more outdated as time has passed, with slow and outdated HTTP rendering, a lack of tabs browsing, and no native RSS support. Internet Explorer 6 is probably the worst in its class. For some inexplicable reason, Microsoft still supports this browser almost a decade later, even though Internet Explorer 7 was released in 2006. That was for Vista, and Internet Explorer 8 was released in 2009, and that was released for Windows 7. Come on, Microsoft! It's time for this thing to die. Kill it already. Well, this browser does not suck. It's a very good browser. My dad said there's no refresh button at the top. They removed it. And I can't believe it's such a good web browser. How could you do this to such a cool web browser that has got cool things at the top? Microsoft. It says on there you have to upgrade to Windows and Internet Explorer 7. Alright. Alright, now Windows Vista. This was upgrading from Windows XP to Windows Vista. Now, why would anyone use Windows Vista? I think it's horrible, but it was a life of Windows XP. They made a beta called Longhorn. I noticed, I learned that, and they made a thing called Windows Whistler that was upgraded from Windows 2000 to Windows XP, and there was no ease of access in Windows XP because it came out in Windows Vista. I told you that in my earlier videos. See, instead of ease of access, it says accessibility. So accessories here, accessibility. It got accessibility wizard, magnifier, narrator, on keyboard, and utility manager. See, I told you there is no ease of access in Windows XP. They did call it accessibility back then. Now, well, fine, I'll name that ease of access. Cause this is not. We'll name it. I'm gonna name this to ease of access because accessibility is not the name for it. Ease of access. There, look, ease of access. Finally renamed. And here's the programs for it. And we're gonna read Windows Vista. Previous to its released, Windows Vista originally codenamed Longhorn. See, it was codenamed Longhorn. And for Windows XP release, it was codenamed Whistler. Hyped as the operating system to reinvent Windows. Since its release, it has only reinvented help desk frustrations and prolonged the life of Windows XP. With an astoundingly bad adoption rate, a mountain of incompatibilities and more and user complaints than any OS I can remember. Vista may be Microsoft's biggest bomb ever. Yikes! Even Windows Millennium Edition wasn't this bad. See, why people stop using Windows XP? Windows Vista is awful. See, it's sad. This is one of the Windows failures. It's like it's worse and it's Windows Millennium Edition. And can't believe Windows XP support ended, and people still have to use this crap because Windows XP is a million times better than this Windows Vista that was released in 2006. I remember using this back then when I was little, and now it's like dumb. And also they changed the taskbar black, and they changed the column to like there's no more username over there. It's like just your account picture on the left. They rerun your account picture. See, look, in Windows XP it's bluish, and there's a light blue thing over there, and the start button is green, and this is the start menu that should be on forever. That's why I called it Windows XP is in for eternity. This is the best OS system I ever used in my entire life. Vista, you are gonna be pulled down until we stop using you. So we're gonna exit this because we're done with the failures, and this is much displays have. And also, look what I got from DeviantArt. I got a Windows Vista game. It's called Mahjong Titans, and it works perfectly, but it boots up. It boots up kind of differently. So when I double click on it once, it just opens up and then closes back again. But when I click it again, double click it in, it opens the game. Watch. And I have to keep doing this cleanup because I'm getting sick and tired of getting my system very flooded with space. So here's the programs I installed. I removed Virtual PC due to all the space they have, but I made my Windows 2000 in English. Here we got Computer, Recycle Bin, Internet Explorer, CCleaner. I installed a new program called CCleaner, so that it's like better than Avast and Microsoft Security Essentials. Adobe Reader XI, AVG 2015, I also got AVG. Computer Lite, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, shortcuts, and videos. I made a thing for Mozilla Firefox. JStimming tool, Windows Media Player, Windows Card Space, OpenOffice. I don't use an Office much, but too bad Clippy is not there. Even though people hate Clippy, is gone. Power DVD, Rockstar Creator Home, Total Windows XP, WinRAR, the file extractor, and the new game we got, Mahjong Titans, off Windows Vista to Windows XP. And those 5 over there are shortcuts. And one more thing I have to show you. I also have to show you that this bubble keeps coming down on my system. Says your firewall is not turned on. Please turn it on and secure this Windows Security Center. See, I'll show you that it's on. Look, all my firewall, automatic updates, and virus protection are on. Look, they're not off or monitored. They're on. Microsoft's lying to me. The firewall is on, and they better not lie to me again. So, look, it's just, I'll show you how my firewall is on and other stuff. Look, it says Windows Firewall is on. Windows Firewall helps protect your computer against viruses and other security threats. Now, I got some automatic updates yesterday. Automatic updates said to the recommended setting note 2 days ago, Windows will automatically keep your computer current with important updates. And last but not least, virus protection. Average Antivirus Free Edition 2015 and CCleaner reports that it is up to date and virus scanning is on. Well, I have to upgrade CCleaner because I have a free trial for it. 14 days. It's up to date and virus scanning is on. Antivirus software helps protect your computer against viruses and other security threats. That's just said in Firewall, Microsoft. Bill Gates, I love this system. It's like the best one I ever had. And it could create a wave sound for your voice recordings. And I'm gonna put this into a video and post it to YouTube because the other one just could not publish. So you could subscribe to my channel, comment, rate, or share. Bye everyone, have a nice day and peace out. Bye.